What's up, everybody? Back at it again to another video, watching The Riches. That's the channel who made this video. Anyway, we reacting to it. 10 families with bizarre eating habits. Food porn is like, to me, burgers, anything that's delicious. I love tamales, some Hispanic food. I love it and anything. But it's some real strange stuff you're gonna see in this. But anyway, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button real quick before you hit this video. And anyway, everything will be in the descriptions down below. Hit me up on social medias of any type of video. So let's get it.
We all approach mealtime
I
differently.
love pizza.
Both how and what we eat is always going to be a bit different from family to family. Then there are these standout cases. From roadkill diets to diners with strange guests. These families definitely have bizarre eating habits that stand out when compared to most regular families. Just grazing. This next story of strange eating habits doesn't involve a family, but a church congregation, which we guess is kind of like a family, so we'll let it slide. If you're ever in Garankuwa, South Africa, don't be alarmed if you see a bunch of people foraging on the ground like wild animals. These are just members of a local church who have taken to eating grass.
They eat grass?
You heard that
They're cows
right.
now?
Instead of wine and bread, these churchgoers head outside and gobble up as much grass as they can.
No.
100% beef. We are often told to eat a well-balanced diet and limit the amount of red meat that we consume. Try telling that to the Anderson family. For the past 17 years, this family of 4 has only eaten beef. Okay, they did experiment with working in fish and chicken, but in the end, they settled on a no-carb, 100% red meat diet. To health-conscious people, it sounds totally insane. In addition to only eating meat, they take no vitamin supplements and only drink water. It's definitely a bizarre diet and one which runs them upwards of $1,700 a month in groceries. Roadkill cuisine.
No.
For the Hunt family of England, when they decide to pick up dinner, it probably isn't the way most people would think. You see, they regularly add roadkill to their diet. Sure, you've likely heard of people picking up deer if they've been hit to take home for food, but what about badgers? Yup, they do that too, even if it already has a few maggots. In fact, when Austin Hunt brought one home for dinner, the entire family took part in butchering and preparing the roadkill.
Yo, that is so gross. No. Roadkill is like, oh my god, that is like the baddest thing. You know how many flies and maggots in there, bro? Like what? Well, like what is y'all thinking, bro? Like what the fuck? Y'all just eating that from the road, bro. That is not good, bro. You're gonna be shitting. You're gonna be shitting and sick. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. You know what a stomach virus is? Them hoes bad. Man, you gonna be throwing up and shitting in the same time. Nigga be laughing like a... Boy, no.
Or a feast. Vampire cuisine. Many families enjoy a good glass of wine, either when they get home from work or sit around the table for dinner. Leah Benninghoff and Aro Dravin like a tall glass of the red stuff as well.
They go.
Only in this case, it isn't wine but each other's blood. At least once a week, often with a meal, the two consume the blood because that's what vampires are supposed to do. While we're sure most of you won't get into this habit, we are left wondering what sort of food best pairs with a chilled glass of type O blood. That's not 2%. Familiar with the whole debate over whether or not breastfeeding is a must for babies. Well, this puts a whole new spin on the topic. When people head over to visit the Class family, they likely think twice when asked if they take anything in their coffee or tea. You see, when you ask for milk in your drink, you might not be getting the stuff that comes from the cow because this family has a history of using breast milk in their drinks. We think we'll take our coffee black. Thank you very much.
What is the difference?
Our eating habits have to do with what we consume. Take the Pentalinko family, for example.
Pentalinko.
When it's time to eat, they pull up a chair for their other family member, Stephans, a 300-pound, 7-foot-tall bear. Stephans reportedly has great table manners and even enjoys sipping tea with his very large daily meals, which even include a morning bowl of porridge. You can't make that up. Garbage. You've heard of vegans, but have you heard of freegans? These are people who go
Freegans.
dumpster diving to live off the massive amounts of
Oh
perfectly
my
good food
god.
that we throw out every year. Take the Soto family in St. Augustine, Florida, for example. They stock their freezer and refrigerator with all sorts of food and produce that comes from the dumpsters of grocery stores. In fact, there is often so much good food thrown out that they can't even eat it all before they have to throw it out for a second time. Road trip. Did you ever head out on long summer road trips with your family? Remember all the great places you stopped at to eat and try new foods? Big family vacations can mean changing up your eating routines a little bit. In the case of Patrick Jones, Meg Ullman, and their kids, a road trip is the time for some rather interesting cuisine. You see, during a 14-month, 6,000-kilometer journey, this family decided to live off the land, literally. Not stopping at any restaurants, this Australian family ate weeds, plants, and any fish they catch along the way. Even family dog Zero had to forage for himself, often resorting to roadkill to fill his belly.
Yo.
Well, folks, did you think this video was gross? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yo, that is really insane, bro. Like roadkill and all that, bro. Like put in the comment section what y'all think, bro. Like what is your opinion to this, bro? Like my opinion is it is nasty and everything. The first thing was good is the piece at the beginning. I was hungry like on sight, bro. But the other stuff, bro, made my stomach twist and everything, bro. Like, oh my god, you don't know how I feel right now, bro. When I see all that shit, I'm like, oh my god, bro. Do you see when it was up? Like they were saying about vegans. I forgot the other name that was calling it. That was in the trash dumpster. Do you see that hair? Like, oh my freaking god, though. But it is true that like some grocery stores, like they throw it in the trash, but they like the food is like fresh in the same time though. This to tell you the truth, because the reason they throw it away because people don't buy it like anymore, or they say like it's like a piece of pockets. Like they say like it's 20 of them. It's like 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe maybe like some days or something like that. They might gonna throw it out and it's still good. I mean, that's what they're doing. I mean, I agree to that. I mean, I hope it's not up to date, that it's spoiled and everything to make you sick. But anyway, put in the comment section what you think about this video. Real gross video. So